I sent after. You all right, Mr. Britt?
All right, Cato. What happened to Pete?
There was no time to find out. The police came.
Head for home. Get Meadows on the phone.
I conked the Hornet, but saw that crash coming, and I had to jump.
What makes you think he was killed?
That car of his come roaring up, and the goggle chauffeur jumped out and dragged him out of the wreck. As limp as a wet rag.
Yes, Meadow speaking.
Hey, which one of your men was fool enough to steal Brick Reed's car?
What's that?
Well, it's on the front page of the Sentinel. Weren't you in enough trouble letting the Green Hornet find your place without stealing that car?
I didn't know it was Reed's car. I'll get it out of here before it can be traced. You needn't worry about the Hornet. He's dead.
Dead? What do you mean? Good. Get Reed's car off your hands and we're sitting pretty.
Right. The job that Corey brought in yesterday belonged to Britt Reed.
Yeah, I know, but...
What's been done to it?
Nothing. It's still in the shop.
Answer the phone, Lou.
Hello.
Hello. Meadow speaking.
Yes, Mr. Meadows, this is Lou. Don't alter that black sedan that just came in. It's Britt Reed's.
She's so hot it smokes. Run it over to the junkyard tonight and have them break it up.
The police commissioner is here, Mr. Reed.
Oh, send him in. Hello, Commissioner. What can I do for you?
I just want to pin a medal on the Sentinel. Your tip on the Meadows Auto Park will enable us to smash the accessory racket wide open.
The accessory racket?
Sure. These crooked auto parks strip cars of accessories and replace them with inferior articles. Then they dispose of their loot in their own stores.
Don't you think there's a connection between this racket and the outfits that are stealing cars?
Sure there is. The small fry we've caught either can't or won't give us a lead to the higher-ups. Maybe he's the Green Hornet himself.
No.
What do you know about the Green Hornet in this case?
Well, nothing, but I don't think he's a criminal. He's had a hand in breaking up every one of these rackets.
The district attorney thinks he's just clearing away competition. After all, he has a couple of murders to his credit.
That's not been proved. He's helped the police in every instance. And as a reward, this paper puts a price on his head.
All right, Miss Case. But when I catch your bandit boyfriend, I'm going to charge you with being an accessory. You can quote me as giving the Sentinel credit for smashing the accessory racket.
Thanks, I'll do it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Reed, I got a line on some of the men that stole your car.
All right, Michael, let's have it.
I was checking the junkyards like you told me, and at a place over on the east side, what do you think I saw?
Well, come on. This is no guessing game.
It was one of the fellas that lifted your bus off the lot.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. Of course, he's not there now. He was just driving away when I spotted him.
Well, let's go take a look at that junkyard.
Sure.
Hey, Dean.
What did you find out?
Everything's quiet at the junkyard. The police haven't connected it with the Meadows Auto Park.
Good.
Hey, Reed's leaving.
What can I do for you? I'm looking for a motor that would do in a powerboat. I guess I can fix you up. Jake. These gents are looking for a motor. Show them what we've got.
All right, right over here. So they didn't connect this yard with the parking lot, eh?
Well, anyway, Reed's given us a chance with that job the chief ordered. What are you guys doing here? Pipe down, Slim. Those two birds that just came in are newspaper men.
Young fellow's Britt Reed, editor of the Sentinel.
Well, there they are. Look them over. Maybe we'll find something there you can use.
Thanks. Give me that list of numbers.
Why pick my place for your dirty work? I don't like those kind of accidents.
You'll have an accident you like less if you don't obey orders.
Why, you...
Suffering snakes.
Wait a minute, Michael.
All right.
Hey, Jake. Come here a minute.
Yeah?
This one ought to be all right if the cylinders aren't scored.
This is a junkyard, not a showroom. You've got to take them as you find them.
Can't you find what you want? No, they all seem to be in pretty bad shape. Well, take a look at this one.
Practically new.
I think we're spotted. Come down out of there, you murdering blackguard!
Take away that gun. It was just an accident.
Well, it sure picked a fine place to happen.
Oh, I'm sorry, men. I don't know how that brick got up there.
Well, nobody was hurt, so forget it.
We better tip Meadows that the junkyard is spotted.
Oh, the whole works will be spotted if we don't stop Reed. Next time I'll use a gun. How many men you got working here?
Just me and Jake.
Well, I guess you haven't got anything here we can use.
Where's Meadows?
In the office. What's wrong?
Plenty.
I tell you, Reed, that was no accident. It was attempted murder.
You're right, Axford. It's only you didn't get a bullet in your back when you lugged out that gun of yours.
But ain't we going to get them?
It's a job for the police. You and I are in the newspaper business.
Britt Reed has spotted the junkyard. He was out there looking for his car.
He wouldn't find anything. It's still here.
But we tried to get him and missed.
What do you mean, missed?
We trailed Reed to the junkyard.
No, my car wasn't there, Commissioner. But there's no doubt the yard is connected with the other rackets in some way.
Get him to me that spotted the place.
I'll send Axford along to identify the men in case you catch them.
The big reporter was suspicious, but Reed just took it as an accident.
It's no fault of yours the whole thing wasn't bungled. We can't send Reed's car out there now.
Drop it in the river.
We can't drive that far through the streets with every prowl car in town on the lookout for it. It's got to be destroyed. Put a time bomb in it. Wexford has gone with the police, Mr. Britt.
Well, we must get back before he returns.
The Green Hornet will hunt Mr. Meadows?
I'm convinced that garage is the headquarters for the car-stealing racket. Meadows must face the Green Hornet tonight.
Bomb's ready, boss.
What time is he set for?
Exactly 11. Just gives me plenty of time to get the car to that vacant lot.
Keep it here a little while.
What for? Why not run her out now?
If we keep her on that vacant lot too long, the police may find her before 11 o'clock.
Silence your motor. Wait here. Sorry, you asked for it.
Hold her here a little longer. I'll tell you when to go.
All right, Mr. Meadows.
Turned off that light.
I did.
The Green Hornet!
Lower your voice. I want some information concerning the car-stealing racket.
Car stealing?
Yes. I happen to know you're a member of the crime syndicate in this town. That you're a director of the crooked accessory stores. And you're the real owner of Slim's Junkyard. We even have a shop here in this building to alter stolen cars. I can give the police enough information to send you to the pen for 20 years.
What do you want?
The name of the big boss, back of this crime ring. I'll give you 1 minute to talk, Meadows.
6 minutes till that bomb cracks off. That's cutting it pretty fine.
Run her out now.
Meadows says to wait.
Not me. I'm taking her out.
All right, time's up.
I don't know his name. I can show you how you can reach him. Come this way.
All right, but no tricks.
Help! Move!
That's Meadows. Put him in Britt Reed's car. No, I think the man I was fighting with is.
I saw some men on the other side, signaling to stop the truck before it went onto the bridge.
They were the men Sligby sent to wreck the bridge. Where's the car?
This way.
Found hand and foot with the seal of the Green Hornet in his hand. Documents found in Sligby's pockets are believed to be sufficient evidence to convict him of the murder.
You don't have to read it to me, Casey. I wrote it. And boy, was it a scoop.
If you wrote it, why do you keep calling the Hornet a crook? Why not find out what the man is after instead of classing him with hoodlums and racketeers?
That's the stuff, Miss Case. What do you suggest we better do?
Find out who the Green Hornet is.
Find out who the Green Hornet is. We had a dozen paying rackets, and the police couldn't touch us. And now the Hornet steps in.
And he not only breaks the rackets, but gets the men that run them. Markheim and Grant dead. Morrison and Rockwood in jail. And now they got a murder charge against Sligby with enough evidence to hang him.
Sligby won't squeal on the syndicate. But unless you men track down the Hornet, there won't be any syndicate.
Dean and I have tracked him down more than once. We've been lucky to live to tell about it.
Look, Monroe, every time the Hornet strikes, the Sentinel has the information first. Think there's any connection?
And the Sentinel offering $1,000 reward for the Hornet, dead or alive? Don't be a fool.
Look, Reed, I got something.
Well, it must be a date the way you're dialed up.
Dialed up, is it? Sure, that's what I want to talk to you about. $1.25 it cost me to have this suit pressed. 6 months ago, the price was 75 cents.
The price of labor has gone up.
You mean the price of protection's gone up? Look at this. I found that in my coat pocket when I brought the suit home.
We can't print this. It's unsigned.
Yes, but I could interview this guy, Levinson.
But even if it were true, he wouldn't dare talk. But I'll keep it on file in case something turns up.
That's right, laddie. We'd better find it, sure.
The gun, Mr. Britt.
Thanks, Cato. Perhaps the Green Hornet can persuade Mr. Levinson to tell some things he wouldn't dare tell the police.
I've been waiting 20 minutes, man of action. What's on your so-called mind?
Sure, I'm giving you a chance for a front-page picture. A man named Levinson.
Is he important?
After I've interviewed him, he'd be the most important man in town.
Hello? That's you, Levinson? Well, listen. Your protection money hasn't been paid this month.
But I haven't got the money. Business is bad. My customers are all kicking it. They're raising prices.
You ready for a quick getaway?
Never mind the excuses. You'll remember what happened to the others that didn't pay.
Give me another day. I'll raise the money, Lynch. Somehow.
Give me that phone. Hello? Hello? Who was on that phone?
Who are you?
Green Hornet.
Yes. Who are you talking to?
No, someone had the wrong number.
Don't lie, Levinson. I know you and others are paying for protection.
This is the place. Wait here till I see where the fella talking to.
You'll probably scare him off before I get a lens on him.
I want to know who collects that money and the name of the man who sends him.
And why should I tell you? You'd hijack him, and I'd have to pay twice.
Then you admit you're paying.
I admit nothing.
Open that door. Come on, open that door.
Good evening, Mr. Levinson. I'm Michael Axford, representing the Daily Sentinel. I'm here for a little interview. Now then, $1.25 you charged me for pressing the last suit I
I've nothing to say to reporters.
Oh, come on now, Mr. Levinson. Sure, the Sentinel wants to help you. And you know, there's nobody here but the two of us. By the ghost of St. Patrick, the Green Hornet. So it was you that was collecting the blood money for the rackets, you murdering pirate.
Here you are. Now I want that information.
Come on, get it. There. Did you see him?
Did I see him? I'll tell the world I did. I took his picture.
His picture? Well, which way?
Let me see that picture of the Hornet.
Clicker scooped the town.
That's great. Gunnigan, see the clicker gets a bonus. Break up the front page to find room for that picture.
I sure will. This'll jump circulation plenty.
And my story of the Hornet and his gang.
Gang? I thought the Hornet always worked alone.
Alone? Is it sure? If he'd been alone, I'd have had him. But he had 3 lobby gals with him as big as gorillas and twice as ugly.
And Gunnigan put a rewrite man on Axford's story.
Oh.
This photograph of the Hornet gives us a chance to pile the whole thing right in his lap. All righty, Chief. The men are waiting for your orders.
Necessary to take care of Levinson at once before police force him to talk. Andy and Pete will attend to this. Dean will convey these instructions to Lynch. If he's interviewed, he's to admit the existence of a protective association and intimate that the Hornet is behind it. If you act at once, we can clear ourselves and start a manhunt for the Hornet from which he can't escape. That's all.
You all understand what you're to do?
Leave Levinson to us.
Dean, you know what you're to tell Lynch.
Hello. Police Department? Well, this is Jay Levinson.
It's the calling card of the Green Hornet. There's no doubt now who committed this murder.
Well, it certainly looks conclusive.
I still don't believe it. Since when has the Hornet been working by daylight?
I'll ask him that when he's brought in. We're going to get him if I have to make a house-to-house search.
Did you interview the cleaners and dyers on the list I gave you?
Well, most of them, but they all deny any knowledge of a protection racket. I've left Lynch's place until the last.
Lynch, huh? I'll have a little talk with Mr. Lynch myself.
see you, man.
All right, I'm coming.
What are you doing back here?
The Sentinel's got men out interviewing all the cleaning plants in town.
They haven't been here.
Well, they will be. The boss wants to be sure that you have your orders straight.
I got them all right. And I don't like them. It'll leave me wide open to an attack from the Hornet.
Oh, you're safe enough. With the dragnet out for the Hornet, he won't dare come out of cover.
Mr. Lynch?
Yes. What can I do for you?
I'm Brett Reed of the Sentinel. We're out to smash a protection racket, and we need your cooperation.
I was going to see you, Mr. Reed. I've been afraid to call the police in ever since what happened to Levinson.
And there is a protection racket. Who collects your money?
My name won't be mentioned.
Only the names of the guilty will be published.
The Green Hornet makes the collections.
You sure of that?
I've met him. Face to face.
Well, that's fine, Mr. Lynch. I hope you don't meet him again.
Lynch didn't like his orders. Won't destroy his plant.
Well, maybe that can be arranged.
How about Lynch?
I don't think we'll need Lynch anymore.
Suits me.
Did you phone Lynch?
Yes, Mr. Brett, as you ordered. I informed him anonymously that the police would raid his place tonight.
Did he believe you?
He seemed frightened. I believe he is on his way to destroy his papers.
We'd better be going.
The gasoline is in the back.
Lynch meant to cross the chief, huh? He's not going to cross anybody.
You're set. Place is full of gasoline fumes. Do you want it brought up? Come on.
What do you want? Who are you? Green Hornet.
Yes, Lynch. An old acquaintance, according to the papers.
They made me blame it on you.
They? Who are they? Who do you take orders from?
Do I go free if I talk?
I'm not here to bargain. I want the names of those racketeers.
I've got a list here.
Lower your voice.
The chemical has a powerful kick. You think the motor will stand it?
It's the strongest motor ever built, and the fastest.
Thanks to your scientific knowledge.
I am satisfactory as a valet, too?
Perfectly. It was a lucky day for me when I rescued you from that native in Singapore.
He tried to kill me because I am a Korean. You shall never be sorry you saved my life.
You've repaid me many times by your faithful service, Cato.
Thank you, Mr. Britt.
Well, have you tried the new horn?
Listen.
It sounds like the giant green hornet we encountered in Africa.
Everything about this car is most unusual.
You're right. It was all built here in secret. When I spring it on the world...
Everybody will be most surprised.
Yeah, and it'll prove to that skeptical old dad of mine that I'm not just a playboy. Uh-oh. We've got to leave. Axford will be looking all around for us.
Breakfast is ready.
Breakfast, is it? Suffering snakes. Here it is after 10 o'clock, and Britt Reed, boss of a metropolitan newspaper, is not out of bed yet.
Morning, Michael. Breakfast ready? Why didn't you call me?
Call you? Sure, I've been knocking at your door for hours.
Michael, my father originally hired you as a reporter.
Yes, sir.
Somehow you became my bodyguard?
Yes, sir.
In none of the circumstances, do you think it's right to try to wreck my father's building by breaking down the doors?
Go on, would you? That's no way to treat an old cop like me.
Morning, Miss Case.
Good morning, Mr. Reed. If it is still morning.
Well, it's never afternoon till you've had lunch. Oh, wasting carbon. Most inefficient.
You seem to forget that this paper is being run despite the lack of a top executive.
You think you were my father's secretary for 5 long years.
Which reminds me, you have an appointment with 2 of your father's old friends at 11:30. Judge Stanton and the police commissioner.
I wonder what they want to see me about.
To compliment you, no doubt, on those scathing editorials attacking the racketeers of our great city, which you haven't written.
Well, which if I had written would have been a very ineffective gesture.
Jenks is in there waiting for you.
Morning, Jinx.
Oh, I got the drop on a great scoop, boss.
What is it?
The Billings Dam project.
Old stuff.
No, it isn't. I got it straight. The whole project is being constructed with cheap undergrade material and condemned machinery.
Where'd you get your information?
From one of the foremen.
Disgruntled employee, huh?
Oh, no, boss. This is straight stuff. I'll let me take Tucker Vinny and go out there and
Get
I'll...
your feet wet. Forget it, Jinx.
Okay, but we're missing a bed, I tell you.
The men are here for that appointment, Mr. Reed.
Throw the law in, Casey.
All right, gentlemen.
It's a great honor. No, Britt. It's cold-blooded business.
Yes, Reed, since you've taken over the Sentinel, we missed the editorials your father used to write.
Yes, editorials that struck hard at rackets and crime.
That slammed at the crooks in politics and kept the police on the run.
Gentlemen, it was my father's privilege to run this paper as he saw fit. I think the same applies to me. It is my idea that a paper should reflect public opinion, not mold it. I also believe that law enforcement should be left to the properly constituted authorities.
People must be made aware of conditions.
Well, if things are so bad, why don't you do something about them?
We're doing all we can. Law enforcement is difficult if public opinion isn't behind it.
The Sentinel will back you, but it won't take the lead. That's for you to do. What are you waiting for? A modern Robin Hood to lead you out of the woods?
Yes, Reed. That's just what this city needs. A Robin Hood.
Miss Case, check the want ad and see if there's a modern Robin Hood looking for a job.
I can see we're wasting our time. It's evident we can't arouse your fighting spirit as we could your father's.
My father wore himself out fighting, and conditions are even worse today. I'm sorry, gentlemen. Good day.
Aren't you ever serious?
Why, Miss Case, I was never more so. This interview threatens to change the course of my entire career. Modern Robin Hood.
Policeman, what's this?
tried to give you the inside story on that the other day.
Gunnigan, get some interviews with survivors. Check the permits and specifications of the building department. Yes. Call on the families of dead and injured and offer every possible aid.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've got an angle on that tunnel they're building under the river.
Yeah, what is it?
Well, a fellow named Gorman who works there claims it's being built with bad material and faulty equipment. Same as the building's dam was.
Why should contractors deliberately build things that will collapse?
Well, if I knew that, I'd have a swell story.
Well, you have nothing definite to go on?
No, but I'm hoping to get something from Gorman tonight.
I doubt if you will. I wonder if there is anything to that tunnel job.
Gorman, for talking to a Sentinel reporter against orders.
You bet your life I talked to a reporter. And I'm meeting him tonight to give him the rest of the story. I'll tell him this tunnel project is as big a death trap as that Billings Dam job of yours.
That won't do either you or the job any good, Gorman.
You look out for the job, Markham. I'll take care of myself.
To take the low road. This one's closed for blast.
All right.
Too bad. Gorman drove right into that blast. Yeah. Looks like it couldn't be helped.
Read all about it. What's it matter? Read the Sentinel. Read all about it.
Extra! Gorman wants to tell a false and tunnel job.
There's only one way to handle reading these papers, and the law doesn't enter into it.
That'd make a martyr out of him. To rouse a force against us and to wreck this business we worked so hard to build up. Of course, the final decision rests with our chief, as usual. Promised to communicate with us at 11. Just that now. We're ready for your decision on the Britt Reed matter, sir. Handle it as we did the other two papers that tried to expose us. By the Sentinel. Reed's threatened investigation must be stopped.
Right. The Sentinel is a powerful paper. Reed is a wealthy man. The price would be prohibitive.
Nothing's prohibitive when it stands in our way.
How long are we to take orders from this unknown leader?
Until he decides otherwise.
Well, I don't like it.
That's enough, Grant. You'll be late for your appointment with Britt Reed.
Appointment? Then you knew what the chief's decision would be.
I strongly suspected it. You detailed 2 men to trail him?
2 of the best, with special orders to be sure that he wasn't followed from Reed's.
The offer is very flattering. But just who are the men that comprise this syndicate you represent?
Well, we're not quite ready to announce our personnel as yet.
Well, then we can't go ahead with any deal.
But I can report to my clients that there is a chance to buy?
Yes, when I find out who they are. Goodbye, Mr. Grant.
Right.
Grant? Look.
I got you. Reed Stoops.
Sorry, Mr. Grant.
Prove yourself. Why don't you look where you're going?
Why don't you go where you're looking?
Come on. Break up the huddle. What do you think you're at, a football game?
All right, get it out of there.
Come on, move it.
Yes, sir.
Now what happened to the fellow I was following?
And what do you think this is, a parking station? Get in it and get out.
All right, Jack. I looked around, Grant's car was gone entirely.
Well, did you get the license number?
I knew there was something I wanted to do.
Well, never mind. That confirms my suspicions about Grant, and Jenks has got a line on him.
Reed tried to question me, but I was too clever for him.
You're not as clever as you think, Grant.
Why, what do you mean?
You were trailed from Reed's. If it hadn't been for my foresight, you'd have been followed to this office. That proves Reed's suspicions have been aroused. Chief phoned orders for you to get out of town and lay low.
I'll go about it at once.
Don't leave any dangerous papers in your office.
Right.
Grant may break. Cover him every minute till he's left town.
Like a blanket.
This the way you want the mask, Mr. Brett?
It's a marvelous job, Cato.
Here's the gas gun I made.
Are you sure the bullets won't kill?
They just put people to sleep for a short time.
Oh, you're a wizard. And don't forget, when I give you this signal, cut the electric light wires. All right, let's go to the garage. Funny, isn't it, Cato?
What, Mr. Britt?
When we built this secret garage to construct our super speedster, we never thought it'd become the lair for a modern Robin Hood. Are you sure our photoelectric cells will close the doors after we've driven through?
Yes, they did when I tested the car.
How fast will she go?
Faster than 200.
All right, Cato. We're going to introduce Mr. Grant and the world to the Green Hornets.
How did you get in here? Who are you?
The Green Hornet.
Green Hornet?
Yes, Grant. Not very well known as yet, but I have hopes for him.
What do you want?
The papers you were ordered to destroy.
I've just burned them.
All of them? What about these? Oh, I see you burned the important ones.
What right have you to see them?
They contained important evidence that I mean to have.
Well?
You're going to tell me who ordered you to burn them.
I'll tell you nothing.
You tell me everything now.
Why should I deal with a masked bandit?
Hello?
Hello, Grant.
Speaking.
This is Lou Markham at the tunnel job.
Ask Markham. What do you want?
How am I going to handle these reporters that are after the Gorman story?
Why ask me?
Who else will I ask? You're still attorney for this outfit, aren't you?
Why not ask the chief?
I stand as much chance of getting to him as you do.
All right, Grant. You do the talking now. Who are you working for?
No. Put that gun away.
Tell me.
I'm an attorney for a syndicate. I take orders from the...
Dead.
Sure, the Hornet killed Grant. But why, and who is he?
Well, I'm betting he didn't kill Grant. I think the Hornet is the modern Robin Hood that this city needs.
Well, I hope so. If you want to talk to that fellow Markheim at the tunnel job, we better get going.
All right, Michael.
Get those pumps going to number 2.
Okay, Markheim.
Hello, Markheim. Can we go inside?
You see the sign? No visitors.
We're not visitors. We're the press.
Even the press is barred from this job.
Why? Is there something going on in there you don't want the public to know about? We've been on dangerous jobs before.
Not as dangerous as this one.
And you admit it's not safe.
I admit nothing. Get out or I'll have you thrown out.
You think you will?
I'm sorry you won't cooperate, Markheim. Judging from Mark Imes' manner, I'd say there was something wrong here.
So what'll we be doing about it?
That, my pugnacious Michael, remains to be seen.
That's the car we're looking for. The car of the Green Hornet.
Police car following us, Cato. Turn on the energizer.
It's gone. Like a spook. I never saw a car move so fast.
10 men were with Gorman on number 4 quit. Yes, talk scared them off. Listen, have the new men been signed in the usual way? Good. I'll keep the night shift to number 4. Bye-bye. Who are you? The Green Hornet?
Yes, Markheim.
It was you who killed Grant.
You know better than that.
What do you want with me?
I want you to take me through the compression lock and into tunnel number 4.
I can't. My job's here.
You're taking me into tunnel number 4. How much air pressure in the tunnel?
30 pounds.
Now we can go in there and see what's wrong.
See? There's nothing wrong in here.
That air compressor is skipping. What's the matter with it?
Nothing.
Yes, there is. You know what would happen if it quit entirely, don't you? Come on, speak up.
The air pressure would go down.
These walls would cave in. You know that compressor's faulty, Markheim. You're doing the same thing you did at the Billings Dam, sacrificing human lives by using cheap equipment.
I had nothing to do with the Billings job.
Oh, yes, you did. I know all about it.
You're not bluffing me, Hornet. You're as big a racketeer as any of them.
And you admit you're one?
I admit nothing. The compressor stopped. We got to get out of here before there's a cave in.
Not until you get those workmen out.
There's an alarm bell at the airlock.
You're not getting out yet, Markheim. Don't make any sign to those men.
It'll cave in. We'll be killed.
We're staying until you tell me what I want to know.
What is it?
Who are your partners in this construction racket?
There's 12 of us. The others are...
Yeah, come on. Who are they?
I'll tell you outside. Take me out quick. The tunnel.
We're staying here.